Kayak. Took the summer off, but we're back and better than ever. Here I am with Dan, the cameraman, behind the camera, the man who really makes this show. Dan, say hi to the audience.
Hello, all you Celtics fans and Karl and the Kayak fans out there. Welcome back.
All four of you. So you haven't seen me since May, but lots happened in my life. Started a new job, finished grad school. One thing that hasn't changed is my love of the river. And I'm back here to answer your burning questions to all my 4 or 5 fans out there. So you guys know how this works. You submit the questions, I answer them to the best of my ability. And so let's get started right now. Happy Labor Day, by the way. It's a great day to be an American. So the first question is from Jacob, one of the Celtics Life writers. He says, what are you most excited to see from the Celtics next season? I was going to write a blog about this. I think this could be one of the most exciting Celtics seasons to date because we don't know what the hell is going to happen. We don't know what the young guys are going to do. We don't know if Rondo's going to step up without Garnett and Pierce. We don't know what Jeff Green's going to do in terms of can he be a superstar in this league. So I think the uncertainty makes it really exciting. I'm really excited to see Rondo and see if he can become a superstar or if he was just a product of Garnett and Pierce. So it remains to be seen. Matt McKay says, would you rather fight 100 duck-sized horses or one horse-sized duck? Probably one horse-sized duck because 100... Wait, I don't even understand that question. But whatever the one where there's not 100 of them, I'll do that one.
Well said, well said.
Yeah. All right, Lily asks, Lily's a good friend of mine, and she's kind of my fitness coach. How long do you think I'll be able to keep up with FitnessPal? FitnessPal is an incredible invention, incredible app. Basically, it holds you accountable for everything you eat, and for me, that's like usually a lot of Cheetos. So it's made me like really have to put in those Cheetos and like kind of cry myself to sleep about it.
This man single-handedly keeps Cheetos in business.
Yeah, Cheetos are, America runs on Cheetos, but I'm trying to cut them down, trying to be better. So 30 years, Lily. What is the hardest meal for you to control? Anything pasta. I swear to God, like you can eat a bowl of pasta or like 3 hamburgers from McDonald's, and it's the same calories. Like carbs are just my weakness. If anybody has any suggestions how I can cut out pasta, I'll love you forever. And you can be a guest star in the next Karl and the Kayak.
Dan, the cameraman, will never be cutting out pasta. Just
Yes.
too much of the diet.
Next question from Jenna. If I could pick up one ginger woman to procreate with to create a master ginger race, she's been wanting me to answer this question. Who would it be? So I've been watching a lot of Mad Men lately. I don't know if any of you have seen it, but Joan from Mad Men, she's a ginger and she's very attractive and she seems awesome. It would be her. So, wherever she is, Joan, if you're out there, I'm here for you. I'm here for you. We can start a family together, start a life together. So that's who it would be. All right, the next question is, will Tom Brady have more touchdowns than the Celtics have wins this year? Good question from Phil Bakerman, a UMass alumni. It's a little hot out here, my apologies. That's a good question. I think the Celtics are going to get like 38 wins. It's going to be around 500. Brady, they're going to do the running game more this year. So I would say the Celtics still have more wins. Brady has 32 touchdowns. Celtics have 39 wins. So I would say Celtics are going to have more. Who will grow hair faster? My friend Jeff's newborn daughter or me? Well, I don't grow hair. In fact, I've been losing it at a dramatic clip for a long time, as you can see. And I've just come to the realization that, if you don't love me for being bald, then screw you. Go away. Bald people rock, right, Dan?
Yep. Hey, we got to stick together.
Go bald or go home.
That's right.
How many rounds in my fantasy football draft tomorrow will it take for me to pick Kevin Falk? For those of you who don't know me, my fantasy football name for the last 6 years has been Kevin Falk, the Kevin Falk Fan Club. and it will be for the next 60 years if I live that long. So, but since he's not in the league right now, I'm gonna have to say it's not possible. But I would pick him I'd pick him in the last round if I could. I love him so much. Will Brady win another Super Bowl? This is from my buddy Milano. Well, I'll be staying in Boston. By the way, I'm going to be in Boston next weekend. Any Karl and the Kayak fans, especially you ladies, want to come out and meet me. And Dan will be there. Dan and I will be doing autographs by the Charles.
That's right.
Just kidding. I mean, nobody would show.
We'll be giving them away. Don't worry about that money. We still love you, fans.
They're free.
That's right.
So if anybody wants to get our autographs, or have a beer with us, or a Diet Coke, that'd be great. Brady, yes, he will. He'll win one more. Probably not this year, but he'll win another before he retires. So Justin Chow from UMass says, now that there are bull sharks in the Potomac River, am I scared of a sharknado? I'm a little scared. Bull sharks, I'm scared of two things in this world, sharks and AIDS. And now that there's bull sharks in the river, I'm a little frightened, but the river protects me. We have kind of a contract going on where, we understand each other, and the river will never let me get attacked by a bull shark. At the same time, it could happen. We all saw Sharknado. We all saw Terry. Oh, plane coming. First plane of the year.
We tried in the off-season to get the nice folks at Ronald Reagan Washington National Airport to divert the planes during this, but we just weren't successful.
Oh, putting on some Sister Golden Hair, one of the greatest songs of all time. Okay, so I am a little bit worried about a Sharknado, but again, the Potomac River protects me, so it'll be fine. My buddy Dan says, is it true that Phil Collins is really just Michael Bolton with the ability to play drums? Dan Lamont, I will get you for this. Phil Collins is one of the most talented musicians of all time, and Michael Bolton's a joke. The answer to that is absolutely not, and I'm a little offended by that question. So that's all the questions for today, but Dan the cameraman has a question.
My first question would be Celtics related. What do you think of the Brad Sherman hire? Can he get these guys, these young guys, to make it? Brad Stevens. Why did I say Sherman? Brad Stevens. Yep. It's the heat. It's the heat.
I love you.
Yeah.
Brad Sherman.
I know.
He's probably some guy.
Yeah, I don't know, somebody. Who knows? Go ahead. Answer that question.
I love the Brad Stevens hire. Cliche, but go big or go home. You're going to blow it up. Blow it up coach-wise, too. Take a chance. What's the worst that could happen? If it doesn't work out, what's the best that could happen? Probably this year on 6 seed. But I like the hire overall. I think what he did at Butler was one of the most impressive things in sports history. And yeah, I speak in a lot of hyperbole, but I mean that. So I like the hire a lot.
I do too. I think it's going to be a good hire. I think it's going to take a young guy to lead a group of young guys, and you can't deny the success he had at Butler. We'll see if it translates into the NBA.
How weird do you think these people think we are doing this?
I don't know. There's a lot of traffic out here today.
I don't give a shoot.
A lot of traffic out here today on the Potomac. It's such a nice day. We've got some kayakers coming along, and who cares? We own the river. That's what it is. My next question would be your favorite moment from the summer. What did you enjoy the most, Mr. Dillinger?
I had a really good summer. Was learning the ropes at a new job. Finished my master's degree, which was probably finishing my master's degree was my favorite moment, just because it took a lot of time. Learned a lot, and now I have my weekends to do Karl and the Kayak. But one special moment was a kayak trip with my dad I got to take. Went up the big beach. My dad's my hero, so it's always good to be able to chill with him and just shoot the shit. And he's the greatest person of all time. So I would say that is. So that's it for this episode. And I will promise you, actually, a little teaser. We plan on being at the Charles River Saturday. So if any Karl and the Kayak fans in Boston want to come out and see an episode or be a star, just send me an email at carl.dillinger@gmail.com. And until next time.
There he goes, the man with the plan.